Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful let I came out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with another lesson. And in this lesson, we're going to go back to the origins, man. What this thing is all about. You see what we are witnessing play out on this planet Earth, and it all goes back to what Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah has ordained from the beginning. This this war between Jacob and Esau that has been playing out for millennia now, man. You see? And everything that we see Esau doing in the earth, he's doing it because he's trying to get his birthright back. He's trying to get that blessing back. You see? That was eventually given over to our forefather Jacob. So this is why we see Esau moving the way he's moving in the earth. That's what's going on. And it's not a small thing, man. Esau is trying to do everything in his power to take the birthright and the blessing back from Jacob. But at the end of the day, there's nothing that he can do because the Most High has ordained it to be this way. It was never meant for Esau to have the birthright or the blessing. And this is why we saw it play out the way it played out as it is written in the scriptures according to the Most High's will. Now, what I want to do real quick. So right here, matter of fact, before we do that, let's do this. Hebrews 12 and 16, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that after, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And that's what it was. That's what it was supposed to be from the beginning. Esau has always been rejected. In the Most High story, the lot that Esau has been put into is to be rejected by the Most High. It's to have our forefather Jacob get the birthright from him and also the blessing. That was how the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah had it set up, and there is nothing that he can do to change it. Even though he was crying and wailing, it was already ordained by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah how it was going to play out. Now we have here, I have this from the Wealth on Instagram, right? It says, this is the largest and deepest photograph that NASA has ever taken. And do you know why they're doing things like this? Do you know why they have these super high-powered telescopes spending billions and trillions of dollars on this technology? It's all for one reason and one reason only. This is Esau trying to get his birthright back. Once again, this is not a small thing. He's doing everything in his power to get that birthright back from Jacob, and it's going to get to the point to where he's going to come down having great wrath, as it tells you in Revelation 12 and 12. You see? But you see here, it says what? Every speck you see here is an entire galaxy. Whoo! Each holding hundreds of billions of stars, much like our sun. Any one of those stars could be surrounded by planets, moons, and countless other wonders we've yet to discover. Because once again, as we always tell you through the Holy Spirit, those galaxies, those different planets, all that out there, that belongs to the Israelites. That's a part of the blessing that our forefather Jacob received from our forefather Isaac. That was all a part of what our forefather received. And this is what Esau is fighting tooth and nail trying to get back. You see? And this is amazing. This is beautiful, man. This even when he does things like this and make these things public, that just fuels the elect of Israel even more. You see? Because we know and understand why he's doing this. He's not doing this to try to forward humanity. He's doing this to try to have the Israelites cut off from being the nation before the Most High forever. Why? Is because Esau is in the spirit of trying to get that birthright and blessing back. But you see it, man. Some different pictures that you probably can go and look up and see for yourself. But let's keep reading on this. It says what? NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has captured the largest and most detailed infrared image of the universe yet, focusing on the galaxy cluster SMACS 0723. This first deep field shows thousands of galaxies, including some from just a billion years after the Big Bang. Boo. Boo. Ain't no such thing as the fucking Big Bang. The Big Bang never happened. You see? Not according to Esau's theory. The creation came into play when the Most High spoke these things into existence. You see? When he had his son Yahushua, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, right along with the 144,000, create these different things. That's what you read about in the book of Genesis, man, the creation story. There was no Big Bang where an explosion happened and just set everything in order and perfection. The seasons, the planets, the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars, that wasn't caused by a Big Bang. That's all the creation of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Matter of fact, let's finish reading this. It says what? Magnified by the cluster's gravitational lensing, Webb's cutting-edge instruments such as the near-infrared camera and mid-infrared instrument reveal intricate structures and cosmic dust, surpassing the capabilities of the Hubble telescope. So that's the main point. But now, I want to get this real quick to show you. Let's get a few on who created the heavens, man. Psalms 96, yep. Psalms 96 and 5, it says, "For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens." You see that? It wasn't a Big Bang, man. It was the one true living power, the creator of all things, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, the God of Israel. He's the one that created the heavens through his son Yahushua. You see, as it is written. Let's get Yep. This is Isaiah 40 and 22. It says, we'll start at 21. Isaiah 40 and 21, it says, "Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Have it not been told you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in." You see that? That's all of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Not a Big Bang, man. The reason the heavens are expanded is because that's what the Most High wanted it to do. You see? So going back to what Esau is doing with his help, this James Webb telescope, he's trying to search out the heavens to fulfill what? Jeremiah 31. You see, and they try to package this thing as like, once again, like Esau is trying to do this to forward humanity, and that's not what's happening, man. From him searching out the heavens and him trying to search out the oceans and trying to search out everything on the earth, it goes back to a challenge. The Most High has issued unto him. Now, this is Jeremiah 31 and Jeremiah 31 and 35, it says, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, excuse me, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai of hosts is his name. If those if those ordinances depart from before me, saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. And this is something that Esau is trying to accomplish. This is why he's saying he's trying to block out. He's trying to block out the heavens. He's trying to come with an artificial sun. He's trying to do it. He's trying to do away with the ordinances in heaven. Why? It's because he wants us, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, the true Israelites of the Bible. He wants us to stop being a nation from before him forever. To what? Uphold this challenge that the Most High has issued. You see? This is what this devil is trying to do. Now it goes on to say, verse 37, thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So this is why we see him trying to look so deeply into the heavens. Because he's trying to search it out, to hold the Most High to this word that he spoke right here in Jeremiah 31. That's why we see him trying to search out the heavens. This is why he's trying to search out the oceans, the waters. And this is all being done to do what? To try to get that birthright and blessing back. That's what this entire thing is about. Esau's sole mission is to have the Israelites eradicated from the earth to get that birthright back, man. That's why all this is happening. And you must know and understand this. See, a lot of Israelites come into this thing and they don't understand what the fuck is going on. This is why you see them still in the spirit of trying to be allies with Esau. Now, we're not saying just go out here and start whacking Edomites across the head or whatever. You see, you move in the spirit and you deal with them accordingly, man. But for all you Israelites out here who are talking about, oh, Esau can be saved now, Esau can be a part of the covenant, Esau can be a part of the blessings, that's a damn lie. Because we just read it in Hebrews chapter 6, what it really is, man. You see? The Most High is not going for that. Esau has been rejected by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's get real quick. And once again, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 3 and 13. Once again, you have to understand, this is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai ordained to be from the beginning. And I've noticed over the past few weeks and months, bros have been harping on how everything is the Most High's will. Well, we always harp on that. But it seems like it's being even more hyper-focused now. This is all the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's what we're witnessing play out on the earth. The entire course of quote-unquote human history has been what? The will of the Most High being fulfilled. Every aspect of life on earth has already been preordained by the Most High to come to pass the way it came to pass. You see? That's what this entire thing is about. So 2nd Ezra chapter 3 verse 13, it says, now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them whose name was Abraham. So it's running down a specific lineage that the Most High is dealing with. You see? And that lineage is the sons of God. And that relationship between the Most High and his people was reestablished in the earth with our forefather Abraham. You see? Now it goes on to say, verse 14, him thou lovest, and unto him only thou showest thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. These are promises made to our forefather Abraham by the Almighty God Yahweh. And not only did he make this promise, he swore upon himself that he will uphold and keep it. You see, it tells you that in Hebrews chapter 6. You see? These promises are never going to be disannulled. They're never going to be overturned. This is what we're telling the wicked elite of the Edomites. Because we know they're watching the videos. So we're making it known. While they're working so fervently in the earth to try to overturn what the Most High has already ordained to be, we're letting you know, no. Your time is coming to an end. You had your time to rule. You got the fullness of your blessing. And now your time has come to an end. And this is just the truth of it. And this is what the Most High ordained it to be from the beginning. And there's nothing that's going to change or alter what the Most High has already set in motion. It's going to continue to move forward until everything that the Most High has spoken is fulfilled. You see? And that does not entail you Edomites ruling on the planet Earth forever. Hell, you won't even be on the planet Earth forever. After your empire falls, and you're all packaged up in shackles and chains up under us in our kingdom, after that first 1,000 years, you Edomites are going to be eradicated. That's all according to the Most High's will. That's what everything is leading up to. Yeah, we see what you're doing in the earth. You're trying to come with your AI and your digital system and put a MOTB in the people, which is the RFID CHIP, but we're letting you know now. You're not going to fulfill your enterprise. You see? The everlasting covenant was promised unto Abraham and to his seed after him. Now it goes on to give you the rundown of what? 2 Ezra 3 and 15. And thou madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. You see that? Then it goes on to further expound on the situation. It says what? Verse 16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and that was ordained to be before the world was even created. It was preordained, predestined that Jacob was going to be the chosen seed. And that's what transpired on the earth when the time came. You see that? And it says what? As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. Now, when we go into Merriam-Webster and we look up put by, let's see what it says. It's a verb. Put by, putting by, puts by. Archaic, reject. Esau has been rejected. You see, in the second definition, to lay aside, save. Yeah, he's been saved for destruction. That's what the Edomite has been created for. The entire lineage of Esau has been created for one reason and one reason only. And what is that? Romans 9. Oh, man. And I ain't even nowhere near of going into what I had said to go into. That's the spirit. But this is Romans 9. Oh, man. This is Romans 9, man. Now, listen. It says, damn it. Where is it? Okay. Let me see. You know what? We'll read all this. I'm just going to have to do a part 2. Romans 9 and 1 it says, I say the truth in Mashiach, I lie not. Now, this is the Apostle Paul speaking, who's an Israelite himself. You see? You have these pagan Roman Catholic Christian anti-messiahs who are trying to take these promises and blessings and universalize it as if it's for all people. And that's not the truth of the matter, man. You see, and the Apostle Paul makes it known right here, plain and clear. It says, Romans 9:1. I say the truth in Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites. That's who his brother and kinsmen are. He's an Israelite. His brethren and kinsmen are Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. That's what we're being called in the earth right now. But now, through the mercy and grace of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we're being returned back to the understanding that we are the Israelites. You see? And this is why we see Esau moving the way he's moving in the earth. Because there's great awakening of the 12 tribes, beginning with the elect. And he's preparing to make his move on us. Because what is his sole purpose? What is his sole mission? His mission is to try to get that birthright and blessing back. But he's going to fail miserably, man. Because we understand and know what's going to happen according to the Most High's will. Now it goes on to say, Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption. You see, we go into this all the time. Let's get the word for adoption real quick. Who pertaineth the adoption? The word is weathesia.
Strong's G 5206. Weathesia. Weathesia.
Weathesia, right? It says adoption as sons. That relationship which the Most High was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to all other nations. And that relationship was already ordained before the world was even created. We were the Most High's chosen people before the earth even existed. You see? This is what Esau fails to realize. And he's down here on the earth really thinking that he can overturn what the Most High has already set in motion before the earth even came to be. This is already laid out to happen. You see, once again, there's nothing that he can do to overturn it or change it. You see, now it goes on to say, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory, which is what us coming into those new righteous immortal bodies, the kingdom of heaven and everything that comes with it. That glory pertains to the Israelites. And the covenants, the first and the new covenant pertain to who? The Israelites. You see? And the giving of the law pertains to the Israelites. And the service of the Most High pertains to the Israelites. And the promises. Everything pertains to the Israelites. Because Esau has been rejected. Jacob is the chosen. You see that? That doesn't change. No matter how hard you Edomites, beginning with you wicked elite, try to fight against it, there's nothing that you can do to change this. And all of you heathen who are trying to take sides with Esau because you feel like he's gonna overcome and win, it's all because you don't understand the will of the Most High, man. The end was already declared from the beginning. And Esau's victory, that's saying, and Esau's and Esau's defeat has already been ordained from the beginning. We just got to witness it play out here in real time. You see that? It all pertains to the Israelites, man. And that's what the Most High wanted it to be. Verse 5 says what? Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Mashiach came, who is over all, Most High blessed forever, so let it be. So this was all a part of the Most High's will, man. Now, I was going to read all this, but I want to jump down to the point. Let's get... Yo, you know what? We'll start at Romans 9:9. It says, for this is the word of promise. For this is the word of promise. Now listen up. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, so before the children were even born, you see, says what? Neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So this was already ordained before the children were even born, in which lot they were going to be put in. Before they were even born, Esau had already been rejected, and Jacob had already been the chosen. Why? Is because that's what the Most High chose to do. And he's not going to go back on that decision he's made. This thing is going to continue to play out, and these words are going to be fulfilled, and Jacob is going to be brought into the blessing that the Most High has ordained for him to be brought into. Just like you Edomites were brought into your blessing, now it's time for you to fall. It's time for Jacob to come into his, according to what the Most High has promised, man. And there is nothing that anyone can do or say to change this matter, man. This is what it is. Now the entire world is in the uproar now because we've been reawakened by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to cleave unto the promises that were made unto our fathers. You see? But it was always going to be this way. Man has no say-so in the matter, man. Everything is moving right along as the Most High ordained it to be. Now it goes on to say, Romans 9 and 11. You see? Romans 9 and 11. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Verse 12, it says what? It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. That's what's written. That's what was told. Let's go to it real quick. This is Genesis 25. Now, this is what I wanted to get into. So I might be able to knock it all out right now. Yup. Genesis 25 and 21. It all goes back to this, and you have to understand, this was already ordained to be before the world was even created, before anything existed. This is what it was going to be from that point on, man. If I said that right, it was all leading up to this, because this is what was ordained to be from the beginning, before the earth was even created. It was going to play out this way. You see? Because everything has already been ordained to come to pass according to what the Almighty God, Yahweh, wants. And he doesn't want you Edomites ruling forever. Hell, he don't even want you on the earth forever. You see? So it goes on to say in Genesis 25 and 21, it says, and Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife, because she was barren. And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled, they were fighting. You see, they were already in the spirit of warring against each other from the womb. You see? This is how the Most High has it set up. And it goes on to say, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? If the Most High had me barren at one point, now he's blessed me to have 2 children, why are they warned so much in my womb? Why are they going at it so hard in my womb if this is a blessing from the Lord? Now listen to what the Most High tells her. It says, and she went and inquired of Yahweh, and Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. This is what the Most High has ordained. And now you have Esau in the earth who's trying to fight against what the Most High has already preordained to come to pass. And there is nothing that he can do to get out of this. This is what we're letting the world know. You are not going to get out of what the Most High has already ordained to come to pass. It's already been spoken, and it must be fulfilled. The elder shall serve the younger. Now, as we read on, who was born first? Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Not identical twins, but fraternal twins. You see? Two separate nations were being born out of the same womb. Well, how can that be possible? Because the Most High can do whatever he wants to do. We've been saying this, beginning with our apostles and elders, been saying this, and it seems that people can't come to grips with that fact. The Almighty is the Almighty for a reason. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And no one has any say-so in the matter, man. It's nothing for the Most High to have two nations come out of the same womb. And did it not happen? It did. You have the Israelites at one end of the spectrum. You have the Edomites at another end of the spectrum. Why? Because the Most High wanted that. You see? From the same woman. From the same seed. Two nations came forth. Why? Because that's the Most High's will. Now, it goes on to say, verse 20, Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, lack of pigmentation. As we see, they still have to this day. You see no melanin in their skin. Esau, that's how he was born. Red, blood showing forth. Ishashua, man. Wasted away as he. Right? Now it goes on to say, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. I could have swore I got this thing on Do Not Disturb. Damn. They called his name Esau. Why was he born first? Because it was already set up in the Most High's prophecy for the elder, the firstborn, to serve the younger. It was already ordained, man. Esau is going to be a slave unto Jacob, his brother. Now, a small portion of that was fulfilled up under King David and King Solomon, but it wasn't the fullness of it. The fullness of it is going to be when Yahweh Shah returns to take his throne and to set up that everlasting kingdom. That's when the fullness of Esau's slavery begins. This hasn't happened yet. You see? See, Isaiah 14 is going to be fulfilled in the kingdom of heaven. And that fulfills what was promised unto our forefather and foremother, that the elder is going to serve the younger. Now it goes on to say, verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. You see that? So that's what it was. This whole thing has played out according to the Most High's will. And it's funny to see these Edomites moving the way they're moving because they really feel like they have a chance to get the birthright and the blessing back. No, man, it's over with. It's been over with. You never stood a chance. You see? You never stood a chance, man. And there is nothing that you can do to obtain the birthright or the blessing, because at the end of the day, when you really look at it in the spirit, it never belonged to you anyway. You see? Now, let's read. It says, 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom, which means red. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. Now, at the end of the day, you pagan, Roman, Catholic, anti-Messiah Christians can say whatever you want to say. Jacob stole the birthright and he swindled Esau out of the birthright. No. This progression of events was already ordained to come to pass the way this came to pass. Why? It's because the Most High ordained it. You see that? And as you read all throughout prophecy, you see how the Most High honors this entire thing that took place here. You know why? Because the Most High is for it. If he wasn't for it, he would have condemned Jacob. No, Jacob, that was wrong. You stole the blessing from Esau. I'm not going to honor that. But as you read all throughout these prophecies, all throughout these words, you read about how the Most High. We just read how the Most High's covenant is everlasting. We just read how the Most High said that he would never forsake Abraham's seed, and that's the constant narrative that you find written according to what the Most High spoken all throughout the scriptures, man, from Genesis all the way to Revelation. Showing you that the Most High was all for this because the Most High is the one that allowed it to happen. Come on, man. And now Esau hurt. And he wants to murder us because of what the Most High ordained. And he's going to fail, man. Esau is already defeated. We just have to watch it play out in real time, man. But it goes on to say, verse 32, and Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. You see that? That's what we just started off with in Hebrews. For one morsel of meat, Esau sold the birthright, man. He didn't care about it. You see? He found it worthless. It had no immediate benefit to him, so he didn't see the value of it. And that's what the Most High wanted. So that's why it transpired the way it did. And guess what? Our forefather Jacob receiving that birthright is being upheld by the Most High till this day. And this is why you see us so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians standing on our feet proclaiming, you see, the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and everything that it entails. We have the birthright now. And we're in the process of being brought into the fullness of our blessing. And there is nothing that you Edomites can do to stop us. Do you know why? It's because this is what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has ordained to be from the beginning. And it will not be changed. So you can continue to do whatever you're doing in the earth. We see you trying to come with your New World Order. We see you trying to set up laws and legislation to be justified and coming up against us. We know and understand what you're doing. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Hey, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We see what the fuck you're trying to do. And we know why you're trying to do it. And guess what? You are going to fail miserably. This is what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua set us up on the earth to tell you. And we don't give a damn about you Israelites who are tired of hearing about Esau. You see? That just shows us that you're not in the right spirit, that you have no idea what the fuck is going on. We're going to continue to proclaim this truth and publish these videos and go on the highways and byways and continue to say the same thing over and over and over again until everything is fulfilled. Because it will be fulfilled. Now, we got the birthright. You know what? I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a second part. I'll go back into Romans real quick. Let's go back into Romans and finish that out. And that'll be the end of the video. And I'll do a second part. I do want to go into some more of the history of the blessings that were received by Jacob and Esau. And then go into some prophecies and show you that the Most High is going to uphold what he's already decided to bring to pass in Jacob receiving a blessing. And just go into the scriptures of showing you what Jacob, the Israelites, beginning with our Lord Yahweh Shai, is going to receive according to what the Most High has promised, man, according to what he has ordained it to be from the beginning. You see? Call Allah Yahweh Shai. Now, We start right here at verse 12. It says what? Romans 9 and 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. That is the ordained position of Esau, to be a slave unto Jacob. That's the truth of it. Verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And this is why Esau has been put in the lot to be rejected. Who are the Edomites? The so-called white race. So-called white. Because they're not white, they're red. Their blood shows forth from their skin. And this is why he was named Esau. Ishashua. Wasted away is he. He has no pigmentation, no melanin. This is why his blood shows forth through his skin. You see? That nation of people, beginning with the international banking elite, they're hated by the Most High. It goes on to say what? Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Is the Most High unrighteous for doing what he's done? It says what? Most High forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. It's all the Most High's decision. He's made his decision before the earth was even created. And you Edomites feel like you have the power down here on the earth to change that decision. No, man. You're not on the level of the Most High. Hell, you're not even on the level with us. You see? If you ain't on our level, you damn sure ain't on the Most High's level. The only reason you have any type of power over us is because the Most High gave us over into your hands and allowed you to do the things that you've done unto us as a punishment on us because of our disobedience and breaking that first covenant that he made with us. You ain't get what you got because you're just this great of a nation. It was already ordained for you to get what you received, and over the course of time, you received exactly what the Most High promised you. And now it's time for that blessing to come to an end. You see? So it goes on to say, verse 16, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And this is the only reason you Edomites are being raised up. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is using you Edomites to be made an example of to the rest of the world. That's it, man. That's it. You Edomites are all puffed up and both puffed up with this vain pride, as if you did this on your own. No, man. The Most High has done this for you. He's allowed you to come into this power. And the only reason he's allowed it is the same reason he allowed ancient Egypt to become a superpower. Just so he could cast it down to show his power to the world, so his name could be magnified in the earth. And this is why America is going to suffer the greatest destruction the world has ever seen. That's what this place was created for. And he put you Edomites over as the heads of it. You see? This is what you were chosen to be in the Most High's movie. Nothing other than that. I know it hurts. I know it hurt. It hurt, don't it? Yeah, it hurt. I know it hurt. But, hey, this is the Most High's will for you devils, man. Now, verse 18 tells us what? Romans 9 and 18 says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and on whom he will, he hardeneth. And this is why you Edomites have been doing what you've done in the earth, man. This is what the Most High has put into that lineage of people. And that's in every spirit of Esau. Some are worse than others, but they're still Edomites nonetheless. And they're all going to suffer the same fate eventually. You see? Verse 19 says what? Therefore, thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? Nay, but, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay, of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Exactly. And that's what the Most High did. And who has anything to say against the Most High? Who the fuck are you? The Most High is the Almighty, the creator of life. You see? Who are you to reply against him and try to argue with him about what he does with his creation? You have no say-so on the matter, man. You see, and this is what we're letting these Edomites know. It says what? And also you Israelites who are fighting tooth and nail to try to save Esau. There's no salvation for the Edomite, man. This is the Most High's this is what the Most High's ordained, man. There is no salvation for Esau. So all of you guys are here talking about Esau can be saved and Esau can be in the covenant. The Most High is going to destroy you, man. Verse 19 says what? Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For whoever resisted his will. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? So shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the power powder over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? And that's what has been done. And it's time for the destruction of the Most High to be poured upon you Edomites. And this is what we're witnessing with the downfall of Babylon the Great America. We are witnessing the Most High's wrath being poured upon you devils, man. And it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse because this is what you were created for. You are the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. You see, you are the people that the Most High has put his curse upon to make an example of you to the rest of the world so his name could be known. That's what Esau has been set up to be according to the Most High's will. And it goes on to say in verse 23 that what? And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. Who is that? The Israelites. That's us. This is why you see us waking up here in these last days proclaiming this truth of what we're doing. This is the mercy that the Most High is having upon the vessels of glory, beginning with the elect of Israel, man, to bring us into everything that he has promised to bring us into. Promises that were already preordained for us to receive before the world was even created. You see that? And there is nothing that anyone can do to stop it from happening. Man is not in control. Man doesn't have any say-so. Man does not dictate what goes on in the earth. This is all being of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. You see, and it's all going to play out just like the Most High ordained to play out. So yes, we see Esau ramping up. He about to come down having great wrath, but we know what the Most High's script says. We know what the Most High's will is. We know what it's going to be according to what the Most High ordained, man. Esau, you elite. We know you're listening. Just like we know Kill Gates has an algorithm every time you say his name on the internet. You see that sends all type of notifications to him when somebody mentions his name. If Kill Gates is doing that, what you think the wicked elite are doing? So they hear these videos, and we're here to tell you, it's not going to work. You're going to lose. Because that's what the Most High ordained it to be. That's what's written. You Edomites are the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. And that time is fastly approaching because what? We're nearing the end of your blessing that you receive from the Most High. You see? And it's time for us to come into ours. So I'll do another part, and we'll go into the blessings that were received by Jacob and Esau, and we'll get more prophecy showing you what it's going to be according to what the Most High said it's going to be. You see? So with that, man, I'm going to end it. Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.